I just spent way too much time scrolling through garage workshop setups on YouTube, and every single one of them had the same problem. The air compressor looked great in the video, but in real life it's either too loud, takes up too much floor space, or can't keep up with the tools. That's exactly why I wanted to test the DEWALT 60-gallon vertical air compressor myself, because if you're serious about tools, you don't want to waste money on something that's going to sit in the corner gathering dust. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This isn't one of those portable pancake compressors you drag out once a year for a nail gun. This is a full-size, stationary workhorse designed to live in your garage or workshop and run all day without breaking a sweat. The 60-gallon tank gives you serious reserve capacity, so if you're running an impact wrench, a spray gun, or even multiple tools at once, you won't be waiting around for the pump to catch up. That vertical design isn't just for looks, it actually saves floor space compared to a horizontal tank, which matters when your shop is already tight on room. Now, let me be real, this thing is big. It's not something you're going to move around. If you're a weekend DIYer who only needs air for occasional use, this might be overkill. But if you're running air tools regularly, say, for automotive work, woodworking, or even running a small airbrush setup, you'll appreciate the consistent pressure and the fact that it doesn't cycle on and off every 2 minutes. The 3.7 HP motor and 155 psi max pressure mean it can handle high-demand tools without struggling, which is exactly what you want when you're in the middle of a project and don't want interruptions. One thing I noticed right away is how much quieter it is than older compressors I've used. DEWALT's design includes sound-dampening materials, so it's not whisper quiet, but it's definitely more tolerable than the industrial clunkers of the past. That matters if your workshop is attached to your house or if you're working early in the morning or late at night. You won't have to crank up the music just to drown it out. But it's not perfect. The vertical design does save space, but it also makes the unit taller, so you'll need to check your ceiling height. If you've got low rafters, this might not fit. Also, while it's more compact than a horizontal tank, it's still heavy, around 250 pounds when empty, so you'll want to place it on a solid, level surface and maybe even anchor it down if you're in an earthquake-prone area. And let's be honest, no matter how well it's built, compressors vibrate. Expect some movement during startup and shutdown, so don't skimp on the vibration pads. Another thing to consider is power. This is an electric compressor, so you'll need a dedicated 240V outlet. If your garage or workshop isn't wired for that, you'll either need an electrician to install one or skip this model entirely. That's not a deal breaker, but it's a practical hurdle that a lot of buyers overlook when they're focused on the tank size and pressure ratings. Make sure your electrical setup can handle it before you pull the trigger. Who should buy this? If you're a serious hobbyist, a small auto shop, or a woodworker who relies on air tools, this compressor is going to be a game changer. It's built to last, it's designed to run, and it won't hold you back when you're in the zone. But if you're just doing light work like inflating tires or occasional nail gun use, you'd be better off with something smaller and more portable. This isn't a grow into it purchase. It's a "this is exactly what I need" purchase. The value here comes from reliability and capacity. You're not paying for gimmicks or flashy features. You're paying for a compressor that won't quit when you need it most. The DEWALT name carries weight in the tool world for a reason, and this model lives up to that reputation. It's not cheap, but if you're serious about your work, it's an investment that pays off. So, if you've been burned before by compressors that couldn't keep up or took up too much space, this might be the one that finally works for you. Just make sure your workshop can handle the size, weight, and power requirements before you buy. If it fits your setup, you won't regret it. Check out the link in the description if you want to see the full specs and current pricing on Amazon.